Good morning. I am Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivations. It's Feel Good Friday. It is TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. But for some of us, Friday means the end of the week. For some, it is the beginning of the week. I greet you with love. I am here to inspire you with hope and to challenge you for change and to impact you for life. Feel Good Friday, we're going to talk about, are you involved or are you committed? There is a big difference with being involved in something and being committed. According to the dictionary, I love looking up and understanding the definitions of words. According to the dictionary, involved is to be concerned and active only to a part. And so when you're involved, you understand about it, you participate in it, but there is no real commitment. There is no thriving rush for you to be sold out about it. But commitment is the opposite of just being involved. Being involved is like going up to it, looking into the window of it. Being committed means walking into the door, sitting down on the seat, and becoming a part of the entire experience or the event. So, to be committed, according to the dictionary, is to be bound completely, to be completely obligated to a person, a thing, or an event. It says it's a pledge of assurance until completion. So to be involved is very different than being committed. And so we're going to talk about involved versus committed. So to understand this, there is just a story that I heard years ago, and it was kind of cute. It said that the pig and the chicken were talking about preparing breakfast. And how could they prepare, bacon, eggs for this person to enjoy a great breakfast? And so, according to the story, the chicken is like, yeah, that would be a great idea for, for me to lay eggs and you to prepare bacon. And so the pig looks at the chicken and says, that's interesting for you to say that, because you only have to be involved. I have to be totally committed. And so chickens can lay multiple eggs, but a pig must be slaughtered in order to get bacon or ham. And so that is just a little cute story that I heard. And so that is the truth, though. There are some that are involved while others are totally committed to the process. So I want us, when we decide to become a part of something, I had thought about when I became a diabetic years ago. The doctors kept saying you need to get more exercise in, and so I went to join a gym. And so I'm really not gym friendly, but I went and I paid my dues and I signed up for them to take money out of my account every month. And I went through the training and I learned about the different machines, and I went back a couple of times to work with the trainer on some specifics of my personal goals that I had. But I really couldn't wrap my mind around doing it. I really felt like, I shouldn't be diabetic. Maybe if I go every now and then. So I was involved and I was paying every month, but I never really committed myself. And, to no avail, I wasn't successful. I wasn't committed. I wasn't successful, and I didn't ultimately lose any weight. So I had to rethink that, what did I do wrong? I went in with great intentions. I went in understanding some things that I needed to do, but I didn't follow through. I wasn't completely obligating myself like I should have been. I gave my money. So that even proves that you can give money to something and be involved and not be totally committed. I want us to take thought and take notice of the things that we say we're going to get involved in, but ask yourself, are you really committing yourself to them? Committing yourself is to throw yourself entirely into that thing or that person until completion has come. It's not giving yourself an excuse to quit early. It's not telling yourself that I'm tired. All of those things are recognized and they're analyzed prior to giving your commitment. Your commitment is your word, it's your bond, it's who you are in an essence. To understand how to be committed or when you need to apply the thought process of, is this something I can commit to, or can I just, sow a seed and just be involved and bless the event that's happening? We need to understand, what is being asked of us. If we are asked to join, I don't know, say a group at the church, do they want your support? Do they want you just to be, there as an adult for supervision? Or are they asking for your help? So are they asking you to commit every second Tuesday from 2 to 4? Is that in your schedule? Do you work a shift that won't allow you to do what they're asking you to do? Let's take our commitments a lot more serious so that we can finish the thing that we once started. So get your mindset ready as you analyze what's being asked of you, if it's possible for you to do it, and if you're willing to do it. Are you really willing to sacrifice all that's going to be necessary to see this thing all the way through? Refine your goals. Maybe you need to rearrange some things. Maybe you need to, change what you're doing on Mondays if you're going to be committed to doing this on Sunday. I don't know what that looks like, but it definitely has to be a refining of your goals because you don't want anything to conflict with what you're going to commit yourself to, what you're going to devote yourself to. Focus on what's important. If this commitment is important to you, then never lose focus of the importance of it. Keep it in the forefront of your mind. If you keep it in the forefront of your mind, it'll always remain important and it will be a top focus for you. And therefore, you can accomplish it with ease as well as with a lot better success because you're focused on it. That which you focus on gets most of your attention. Hold yourself accountable. You have to not necessarily be down on yourself, but you have to be real with yourself. When you missed it, you got to say, you know what? I really missed it here. I should have done this and I should have done that. Holding yourself accountable will help you get back on track. We all get off track. Just get back on track to your commitment. Get back on track. Reread your goals. Refine your understanding. It's not difficult. Don't put yourself in handcuffs in jail because you missed it. No, but a commitment is being committed until the very end. So if you get off track, get yourself back on track. Don't get involved if you really meant to be committed. And don't be committed if you're only going to stay involved. Don't confuse the two. Being involved is merely having a certain kind of concern for the aspect or the event. But being committed is when you are completely sold out to the person, thing, or event. It is when that you are so involved in it that you pledge an assurance within yourself to seeing it to its full completion. I will leave you with an anonymous quote today. I hope that this Feel Good Friday blesses you. And sometimes over this weekend that you can ponder some thoughts of what is it that you have put your hand to do and maybe you've been involved and you really should have been committed. Those things that you never really got yourself committed to, but you're just involved in. To make a determination of, do you step it up or do you step it down? But being very clear about, am I involved or am I committed? Your will find a way once it understands that your heart is committed. So again, that is, your will find a way once it discovers that your heart is committed. Have an excellent weekend. I hope to see you back and talk to you on Monday. It's Feel Good Friday. Feel good today. Live your life. I'll talk to you soon.